This is an American pawpaw. It's the only tropical fruit that grows in Illinois. It's like a mango, banana, and pineapple mixed together. Sort of like in the shape of a papaya. These are the cherries in spring coming. This is the Bing cherry. I think the other cherry is a Stella. And then we have cherries in the front from all over South America, different varieties. These are Loquats. I think they originated in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. There's 2 trees. This one's loaded too. I don't know if you can see it. Still a few limes left. The birds of paradise are smiling, as are the new flowers on the macadamia nut tree. This is what macadamia nut flowers look like. I know George has picked a few bowls of the nuts, but the other ones are hard to find. Sort of hidden from the big parrots. Oh, here I found one, but there's clusters of them all over. We've been juicing a lot of ruby red grapefruits. I'm deciding on what we're going to juice today. I think we're going to do some grapefruits. Lots of weeds in the garden that have to be weeded by my genius gardener here. I'm inside spring house cleaning and cooking, and I come out here to sneak some mulberries and sneak a peek at my banana daddy here. We've been juicing a lot of these lemons. There's a few apricots and plums back here on these newer trees. The Jerusalem artichokes are coming up. I'm especially noticing this spring how beautiful green the leaves are on all the different varieties of persimmons we have. George planted this tropical persimmon in the back, which is sort of similar in shape to the donut peach, and it's supposed to be really, really yummy. We haven't had a fruit yet because it's a little bit 2 years old, yeah. Okay, I'm under the sugarcane, which we like to juice. We have a sugarcane press that we ordered from Vietnam, and next to it is a tree called the green sapote. And I see a banana flower. I don't know if you guys can see it up there. That'll either be for a curry or a salad coming up. And what I'm really surprised at, there's so many things to look at. You can see more of this on our YouTube channel. I'm just giving you sort of an update of spring on Facebook. But this is another macadamia fruit tree, which is a dwarf. It's a dwarf. I was lost for words. That means it won't grow as high as the other one, which is 12 or 13 years old. And it's really, really prolific this spring. Back along here, we're going to be planting some... Wow, there's a passion fruit flag I just saw there, tag. Anyway, this is where we usually hang all of our trombone zucchinis that I showed you in the pictures that you bring into winter that turn into pumpkins. And then over here, we usually get some cucumbers planted in the second planting of cucumbers. Okay, many of you guys saw all the racks of bananas in the house, and we've got many more racks to come. We do a lot with these bananas, everything from desserts to smoothies to cakes to muffins, you name it. And they freeze up pretty well too. Here's another rack and a flower which I use in cooking. Even though it's not real sunny today, it's more of a wintry spring day. Yeah, I like to make salads and curries and even fish out of these. It's only 66 out, 66 Fahrenheit, which is about what? Let's see. What would you say, George? How many degrees is it sent? Let's see. It would be maybe 14 Celsius.
It's currently 18, which is 66.
Oh, 18 is 66. Okay, these are new beds that George has planted out. This has one of my favorite lettuces, Mizuna. I love this. And lots of lettuces, beetroot or beet, coriander, and then some regular zucchinis back there. We've got some climbing beans. Are these the red scarlet beans? Red scarlet, which are beautiful. Hopefully when the flowers come I can show you that as well. After having such success in the front yard with the vegetables, George has taken to replacing the ground for these garden beds, and he's filled them up with all kinds of yummies. You can probably watch on Real Life Fruitopia what he's done. There's still a lot of work to be done since we've been home. We've got a lot of potatoes. This is a tree which has 5 different apples on it that he planted a few years back, and this year it's going to be really filled with apples. He just pruned this ricotta chili pepper, which is a great addition to any garden if you like spicy, but you can turn them into non-spicy. I've done a few posts on the ricotta. This bed here he put some tomatoes. It looks like we've got eggplants, basil, garlic, more beans, and then in the other bed he's put some cucumbers, zucchinis, and some more heirloom tomatoes. So this is why this tree is really good. It grows into a tree, and you can also stuff these. You can do them many different ways, but they're really great. They can be really spicy, or you can take the seeds out. You can use them in dishes. There's a squillion ways. I think there's a post, if you scroll back, that I made on Facebook on the ricotta chili. Also, George made a video on Real Life Fruitopia when he was pruning this magnificent tree. Okay, this is the kaffir lime leaf, which can be used in shampoo, but I'm going to be making some Thai-style lap meatballs with these, where you take, your corianders and your tender leaves from this kaffir lime leaf, and you add your vegan minced meat, and you turn them into beautiful meatballs. So that's coming up soon in the next couple of days, using this kaffir lime, which is great in all kinds of cooking. There's actually so many things to show you, but now in spring the flowers are coming to this South American melon, which is delicious, comes most of the year, and it's called the pepino. Again, there's videos on Real Life Fruitopia if you want to try and grow this yourself. The flowers are pretty, the leaves now in spring, and it spreads. That's all the melons. This is one of the many varieties of the Jabuticaba tree where the fruit grows. You can see It's growing on the bark of the tree, another tree from South America. This is the oldest out of all the Jabuticaba trees. As George says, the Jabo trees. Of course, for you pomelo lovers, one of our many pomelo trees here at Fruitopia. That's the Cherimoya, which is loaded with fruit this year. I cannot wait to try the Cherimoyas. They're a beautiful, beautiful fruit. They look prehistoric almost. Very delicious. As you can tell, this Haas avocado tree that we planted has turned into a monster. And yes, it's going to have tons of fruit this year. We're just finishing up all the avocados from last year. Some apples, some choco, lots of mulberries and citrus. This is just a little bit of the backyard. I haven't even got to show you half of what's here, but this will give you a spring update. I love the tips of the choco and stir fries. Yum, yum. Okay, these are stone fruit that George has taken out of the ground to make more room for more trees. This is the donut peach, one of my favorite. It's like a peach donut. And then I think this is the queen, if I'm not mistaken, peach. And this is a nectarine. And they're all fully loaded here. And you can smell the sweet smell of paradise here on the jasmine vine that George planted a few decades back. This is another fig tree on the side of the house, which looks out from one of the bedrooms. The brown turkey is starting to get its leaves here, and we still have some more oranges to juice. We've been into we're going into the fourth orange tree now. Beautiful, beautiful harvest of oranges here on the side of the house. Okay. The bees have been busy here. The bees and the flies on the avocados. I can't remember the name of this tree. This one.
That's the jamun.
Okay, that's jamun, which I'm not real familiar with. That.
It's India's favorite fruit tree.
Okay, George says it's India's favorite fruit trees.
And it's also known as jambolan.
Jambolan. I'm just learning.
Jamun.
And this one here he just put in the ground is a wampi, which is from Southeast Asia.
That's from Guangzhou.
Oh, from Guangzhou, China. And yum. We have one in the front. This is a different variety.
This here, though, the jamun.
Yes.
This is an Indian cherry.
Ooh.
And it tastes like red wine. And any of you wine drinkers, wine bibbers out there will like this one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm still learning, guys. This is just an update from Kim here. That's the dragon fruit underneath the squillions of mulberries. Let's finish off over here with the white sapote tree and the...
Oh, you forgot the longan.
Oh, the longan.
Right there next to you.
Oh, that's a longan, and that is from Southeast Asia?
Yeah.
Longan tree.
Longan.
Longan. There's so many I've forgotten. That's another one of the ones I showed you in the back over there. What's that, the green sapote?
The green sapote from the Andes mountains of Peru.
Okay.
And when you dry the green sapote, you can make it into powder for your smoothies. And it tastes like chocolate fudge.
I'm trying to keep you guys updated. And this is for our memories too. We like to go back and look at our babies growing. These are our children, our fruit trees. Wow, I took pictures of one of the mulberry trees. We have so many different varieties of mulberries. This is the first cab off of the rank, and we have been climbing on the ladder and indulging in mulberries. The second one is in the front. Another one over here, which is that double grafted? This one, that one back there?
That's yeah.
Okay, that mulberry back there. Let me get it up close. It's got 2 or 3 different kinds of mulberries.
Two. 3 varieties of apple there.
Yeah, I forgot to show him that. Wow, there's so many things I forget because George is so busy out here. He loves the garden. This is his hobby. Yes, I did the Jabuticaba. I showed him that one. Okay, let me see now. Persimmon here.
Yep. What about the North American pawpaw from the state of Illinois?
Yeah, this is another one of the North American pawpaws that grows. It's only tropical fruit that grows in Illinois, and it's delicious. But these are small trees that we've had only for a few years, so we haven't got to indulge in their sweetness yet. Okay, that other wampy from was it Guangzhou these are from? Guangdong. George reminded me that we had some produce from this younger tree this year, and I remember it was as sweet as honey. And this variety, he said, is grafted, where that other one I showed you was just a seedling. And I think this is one of 8 or 9 varieties of white sapote, which is one of my favorite fruits. It gets real big. It tastes like a baklava fruit, and each tree has a distinct flavor of almost like the Greek dessert. This here tree produces
Subel.
This is the Subel, he says. I can't remember all the varieties. I'm trying. I don't think anybody, unless they're going to try and grow these. You can see all the new Subels coming. White sapote. You can Google it if you want. George, I caught you right here with another fruit tree. You know, everybody has a different kind of addiction. George is addicted to spreading his seed into the ground and planting all kinds of things. What is this now we've got?
This is a dragon fruit. Belongs to the cactus family from Mexico. And I'm going to plant this one today. I just picked it up from the nursery.
Okay.
Right? Yep.
It came from Daly's nursery here in Australia.
Yep. And this is a very special variety or cultivar because it pollinates all the other dragon fruit cactus.
Oh, yay! We're going to have lots of dragon fruit.
This one here is a major seed spreader.
Yes. And these are all organic, guys. We don't use any kind of fertilizer here at Fruitopia.
Compost only.
Compost only. You can be tempted.
And mulch.
With all kinds of other types of fertilizer, but we prefer organic.
Oh, it's to their own. Depends how fast you want to grow your trees.
If you want to grow them fast, then you can do it the commercial way that is grown. But we prefer everything organic here at Fruitopia.
So, this is also, it's actually known as pitaya.
Pitaya, okay.
In its native country, pitaya.
And where does this originate from?
Mexico.
Mexico, okay. You did say that. And what is this tree right here? I forgot. Is this
this is
another
Jabuticaba. This is a Jabuticaba down here too.
Wow.
And there's 3 over there amongst the weeds.
Okay, we've got a lot of weed pulling.
Yeah, I've got to get the weed whacker out and start whacking the weeds.
Well, okay. We've updated you. This is the Wurtz. We're going to finish here at the Wurtz avocado. And thank you for watching my update this spring on the backyard. We do have Jerusalem artichokes in the back, but last year we had found these artichokes, the globe, which when we were on holiday, we were doing some fine dining, and I had the most delicious globe artichoke, which had a mustard sauce that I can't wait until these grow and to try here at Fruitopia. Okay, that's a coffee tree. And these are all kinds of herbs that are growing. This is one of my favorites, to use lemon, thyme. I love that. The curry, the perpetual sorrel spinach. Okay, that's our banana circle, which they're going to start getting as big as this one or bigger. It's just that we've harvested a lot of the bananas, and once you harvest, you have to cut them down, and so there'll be some new ones coming. George hard at work pulling all the weeds.
Preparing the planting site for the dragon fruit.
And he's preparing a location for the dragon fruit there. Yeah. I'm making this from the inside of the sunroom as George is weeding and getting ready for that new Mexican dragon fruit he got that pollinates all the other dragon fruits. And I'm in here making a Sri Lankan cabbage, juicing, and doing my spring house cleaning. Have a great day today. I hope the video has inspired you to plant at least one fruit tree in a pot.